And Wagner, representing Missouri's 2nd Congressional District, is joining now with her take as she follows today's developments. Congresswoman, let's begin with you. You heard the president's speech. What stood out to you? What more do we need to do at this point? The president announcing additional sanctions, but clearly right now Putin not paying any attention to them.
Well, we should have been doing much, much more, Kira, up to this point as a deterrent factor. Our hearts, first of all, and prayers and thoughts go out to the people of Ukraine. This is an unprovoked and unwarranted war, an invasion of their sovereign territory, and I put some blame on the United States and this administration for slow rolling these sanctions. They should have been crippling. They should have been all-encompassing. I don't know why we're trickling this out a little bit at a time. I'm pleased that we're going after the financial institutions in a larger level. The other day, it was just a pinprick. It was, 2 small banks. Now, at least he's up to $1 trillion. But what about the SWIFT system? The UK were the first to call for it today. We should be taking them off of their ability to transfer money and work within the financial realms, state to state and bank to bank. It's fine that he's visa blocking some more elites, but why not go after Putin and the entire Duma, which is his parliament, who went for this declaration of war? And while we really need to be going after Russia and sanctioning them is in the realm of oil and gas. Russia is nothing but, and Putin, he's a KGB dictator who is nothing more than a gas station with a strong military. So I want to see financial, economic, and energy and oil sanctions that are crippling. They should have been used as a deterrent factor. They were not. And here we are with a full-on invasion of Ukraine. And your own reporting, Kira, said that, that he's 65 miles outside of Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. 190,000 troops and forces and firepower surrounding from the Black Sea up the eastern coast and across Belarus. It didn't have to be. And I think we should have been taking much stronger actions now and as a deterrent factor prior to this.
So tell me at this point, then, what exactly you are doing. We know this is a bipartisan issue when it comes to sanctions. The President Biden has received support from both sides of the aisle. What are you going to do now to take a stake in this? You have just said what you thought should have been done. How are you moving forward as a member of Congress?
Well, we are going to continue to press for these full-on crippling and isolating sanctions against Russia. I think they should be pulled from the UN Security Council. I believe in due time that Putin should be charged with war crimes. And I do believe we must go to the heart of what keeps them alive, which is their oil and gas. And probably one of the most important things we can do, Kira, is this administration has got to make America energy independent again, whether that's with our pipelines, taking off all the limitations on drilling on federal lands and beyond, fracking. We can be energy independent, and we should be the ones that are providing Russia, the Ukraine and Western Europe with cleaner LNG. So we need American energy independence. We need stronger financial, economic, and oil and gas sanctions against Putin, and he must be isolated. We cannot slow roll these sanctions. They must be done now. They should have been done weeks and weeks ago. Joe Biden created this mess, and he allowed this through weakness. Our adversaries are watching. Here are my biggest concerns are the weakness that the U.S. has shown will now lead to provocative movements in Iran with the Ayatollah, in China with President Xi, perhaps going after Taiwan, or more incursions in the South China Sea, North Korea with Kim Jong-un. He keeps shooting off rockets and being more provocative every day. Weakness begets weakness shows that our adversaries, that they have an opportunity to cause us harm potentially. So I'm very concerned about the world and the direction that we're going.
Congresswoman Ann Wagner, Republican from Missouri, appreciate your time today as we continue to follow this ongoing crisis.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.